Hello, Aries, and welcome to TenPaths Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Everett, and today we're going to do things a little differently. Today, I am being a little bit braver and coming out from behind the camera because I'm feeling a little more comfortable with this YouTube thing. Plus, I realized that a lot of you are watching this on your cell phones, and you may not be able to see all of the cards in the spread when I spread them on the table. And so we'll go through them one by one. I'm also not going to shuffle today. Watching someone shuffle is boring, and I like to take my time with the shuffle and wait for spirit to actually pop the cards out of the deck. It's just how I work. It's what I prefer. And so I asked spirit for 2 sets of 4 cards, which spirit gave me, plus an oracle card. Now with the oracle card, spirit would only give me one, no matter how much I shuffled. And so spirit's message today is about balance. About balance. And so let's begin. The first thing I see when I look at the first set is that it is bookended by 2 opposing energies. We have the Hierophant, which is the ultimate, we're going to do things the same way for the rest of our lives, in fact, for all of eternity. And then we have the Chariot, and the Chariot wants to move ahead at all costs. There are even wings on his chariot, indicating not only spiritual guidance, but that he wants to go faster than is humanly possible. So we have 2 opposing energies, and this energy is reiterated by the black and white horses. We're seeing things as being black or white, when really it's more gray. Most things in life tend to be on the gray side. Rarely are things so cut and dry. The second card out of the deck is the Devil. But the Devil isn't something to be afraid of. It is our bad habits, the bad habits that keep us tied down, basically. When we release those bad habits, we start to grow and explore and discover. And that's what this knight is afraid to do. He has his dreams. He has his aspirations. He has that fiery energy to move forward. But he's afraid to release the reins because he won't be under control anymore. He won't be in control of everything. Then what will happen? He might learn more. He might learn more and find better ways of thinking, better ways of doing things, more constructive ways of releasing his emotions. Now, the second set of cards is again bookended by different energies. We have the moon energy, and in the background you can see it as night, and the night is a little bit scary. Spirit says, I will guide you through the fear. Just take one step at a time. And this card shows 2 dogs, and whenever I think of dogs, I think of home. Maybe because we always had dogs and pets, and I think a lot of homes do. So to me, that represents home. So maybe our emotions are churned up by something going on at home. And this is reiterated by this lobster. That lobster is Cancerian energy. And Cancers are known for believing home is ever so important. And also, they love nostalgia. But that nostalgia, if it's taken to an extreme, becomes the Hierophant. We've always done it that way. But that was a different time. Times change, and our approaches have to change too. They can change for the better. We don't have to be in fear that change will lead us astray. Most often it doesn't. Most often that change leads to growth. And the bookend to that card is the page energy. The page sees things in a fresh way. He has learned, he's experienced life to some degree. He knows something about life, but he also knows he doesn't know it all, that there's so much more, and with time he can grow. It's a moving forward card like the Chariot. Now the sixth card was the Five of Cups. Five represents instability, so our emotions are unstable. He's looking over his shoulder, thinking about how his emotions are keeping him away from his dreams. His emotions are keeping him away from his dreams. And does he have to change? No. His dreams might still come true, but maybe not in such a fabulous way as they could have been. And the reason I say this is we have the Queen of Cups. So she has plenty of emotion, but she's let it overwhelm her to the point that, look at those dreams as represented by the seahorses. They have dried up and they've become ghosts of what they could have been. So what we want is that forward motion. And to do that, we have to balance our emotional state. I don't know what it is about the home life that feels unsteady right now, but we have to realize that sometimes our emotions can make things better, but sometimes they can make things collapse. If we are distorting the significance of our own emotions to the point that it disrupts everything and keeps us from even thinking clearly, that's destructive. That's destructive. And then we can't move forward. Or if we do, the meaning of it all dissolves because we've destroyed it with unbalanced emotions. And so, Aries, I hope this message has been of help to you today. I appreciate your being here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up or subscribe. That would be great. I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now, Aries.